All right, so I'll continue going through the Izzet or Izzet deck from the guilds, the Ravnica guild kits. Got a brief interruption there from my mailman. Delivered some more cards, so that's great. So I was going through the tokens, talking about the cards that I would take out to make the deck a little stronger. And I was on this card and saying that I would keep it. All right. And so I'm going to go through the instants and sorceries. Oh, actually, no, these are the creatures. Never mind. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is a 2/0/4 defender, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent whenever you cast an instant or sorcery. That adds up. I like that. I will keep it. This guy is always going to be a keeper. Because instants or sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. It's only a 2-drop. It comes in early. Gives you an immediate benefit. The guild mages, the only guild mage that I will keep in any of the decks is the Demir guild mage from Ravnica 1. I think this guy would go out. I don't know. Somebody can tell me in the comments if you disagree. I'd take this guy out. I don't think so. Then the deck's got 2 Gutter Snipes. Fantastic card. I would buy 2 decks of these and then get a playset, but of course a lot of us already have playsets of this card. So anyways, I would turn it into a playset. I would take 2 cards, 2 Gutter Snipes that I have laying out around somewhere and put them in here, because it's going to be pinging for 2. And it's to each opponent, so if you're playing a table of 3 other people, that's even better if you're playing multiplayer or constructed. 3-drop, Electrode, tap it, deals 1 damage to any target, and it untaps whenever you cast instants and sorceries. That's great. I would keep it. The Wee Dragonauts, which got reprinted from Ravnica 1 into Ravnica 3, are 3/1/3 flyers that get +2/+0 when you cast instants and sorceries. I'm not sure. I'm going to say no, and I would put something else just to beef up the deck. 4-star 4, and the star is number of instant sorcery cards you own in exile and in your graveyard, and you draw a card. I would keep it, yeah, for sure, because you're dropping instants and sorceries in your graveyard like there's no tomorrow in this deck. Okay, then the Boiler Works, which are the bounce lands from Ravnica 1. Fantastic inclusion as a playset in this deck. I mean, what a great idea. Great idea. Guild Gates. Of course, these beautiful lands that are selling like hotcakes. And one thing that I always say with these decks for new players is I would take 2 red and 2 blue out, 2 of the islands, 2 of the mountains, and put in a playset of, say, like swamps, and call those shock lands for blue and red, and then there you have it. You have 12 lands in your deck that are in the guild colors. There are dual lands. So yeah, these lands are beautiful. They look great. And I'm sure many people will want to have many more of them. They're just absolutely amazing. Great job there. Whoever thought these up. Very good idea. Okay. Electricity, yeah, I'll keep it. It's got overload. So if you pay, it's a substitution cost. So instead of paying 1, you pay 2. It deals 1 damage to all creatures you don't control. That's great. Shattering Spree, of course, fantastic against artifacts. Yeah, especially if your opponent has, say you're playing these decks against each other, and whoever you're playing with already has 2 of their signets on the board. Yeah, this is a great card. Speaking of signets, every one of these decks has 2 signets, and these cards get such heavy play in Commander. I mean, this is great. There are so many different qualities to these guild kits that make them really good product. One of the best products I've seen, I would say, in a long time. I have to say, maybe it's hyperbole to somebody else, but yeah. Draw a card, Jumpstart for 2 as an instant, keeper. Another Replicate card. Deals 1 damage to any target. Yeah, why not? Pingers. This deck is pinging. The Charms from Ravnica 2 are keepers. Great set of options. for blue-red. Another replicate card creates a 3/3 token. Yeah, for sure. Why not? Fantastic. Deals 2 damage to any target, especially your opponent. I keep that too. Then the Beacon Bolt deals damage to target creature equal to the total number of instant and sorcery cards you own in exile and in your graveyard with Jumpstart. Yeah, and you're doing that. Actually, I would even go so far as to say I would have all 5 guild kits, and if I hadn't pulled a mission briefing from, I think it's in the Demir deck, I'd put them in here too. I definitely would put a mission briefing in this deck. Then Electrolyze, classic, great card. Deals 2 damage as you choose among 1 or 2 targets, and then you get to draw cards. Completely a keeper. This deck has a great suite of instants and sorceries. Really, really good. So much so that if I wanted to make a stronger constructed deck just for fun play, I would definitely buy multiple copies of this deck, maybe 2. Like they do in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you buy 3 structured decks and then out of those 3, you make a really strong single deck. Chemistry Insight, one of the best uncommons in Guild of Ravnica in my opinion. 4 draw 2 cards, then discard something, and you get to do it again. You still have to pay the casting cost, but it's still great. Bunch of goblins for 5. Yeah, keeper. One of the few fuse cards from Dragon's Maze. I think that's pretty good. I would actually keep it. Yeah. So I'm done with this deck. I'm sorry that it got split in 2 and I don't even know how to combine them. My mailman knocked on the door and he delivered a bunch of cards. I may even make a video out of some of the cards that he delivered. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many more videos I have voiced for it this morning. Thank you. I hope you enjoy these. They're all on the same playlist. Have fun.